Go. You should be able to hear me now. Perfect. Okay, so I've got to start up Stream Avatar, so I'm just doing that now. Hey, Skydriver. Yeah, I know. I expected it. How are you doing? How's your day been? Were you enjoying Two Nerdy Nerds' stream? I'm getting better. I'm getting better. My good lady wife is also, I think, on the mend a little bit. She's not been very well either with this same cough cold thing. Right, so where were we? Let's have a look at where we were at. He's got man flu. Hey, I've not complained once. I've not said, oh, Mill, I'm poorly at all. Don't look at me like that, I haven't. Right. Well, this works. This. She doesn't move, but. What's the. Oh, that's what I was trying to implement. That's right. Okay, so what I'm trying to work on now is blocking movement until a certain point and certain trigger. So as you can see down the bottom here, for some reason it only starts on turn. So let's first of all see what the difference between turn and walk forward, brave, okay, acted. Okay. Sorry about that. He's faking it. If he had real man flu, he wouldn't sit there. He would lie on the ground and whine like a baby and whisper, I'm dead, I'm going to die, I'm dead. I've never said I've got man flu. Exactly. I don't have that. I'm fine. Fine. I'm fine. I mean, I'm a little bit poorly, but I'm fine. Right, so this should be returning true here.
Hydrate. Hey, Skydriver 2K4, kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Right. Let me just fix that first. Right. First of all, thank you very much for the hydrate. Come back to this, come back to this. Grab this, copy that, cancel that. Minimize this, go to that, click that. Channel rewards. Do that. Do that. Save that. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Sky. And let's go back to this. And let's say go. It should do settings, picking options, say username. Okay. Replace percent name with nickname of the bill. Okay. I'll get rid of that. So. Right. So for some reason this isn't returning true, or if it is returning true, then let me think about it. Back to the player script. Because this is saying that's true, and then this is saying that's false because you've moved forward We've not strafed.
Sky, check your sitting. Hey, you're sitting all scrunched up.
Thank you.
SkyDriver 2K4 expects you to sit correctly.
Right, I need to sort that one as well. Click that there, click channel rewards. Yeah. Right, what's that? I may as well do. You should bear with me a second while I do these other ones.
I went on a date last night with a girl from the zoo. It was great. She's a keeper.
There we go. So now, Sky, whenever you do any of the redeems, it should say Sky rather than SkyDriver. So this here, so if I say...
Sky wants to see you stretch.
Yeah, it works. Oh, I do need a stretch. You know when you're not very, like you've got a bad chest and your back hurts as well. It only took 4 weeks. Wow. Oh, speaking of it only took 4 weeks, have you seen this? We're still getting some approved. We have emotes for subs. We have the mixed sauce angry emote and the mixed sauce love it emote. We're waiting for happy, the rage, and hello. I would like to say that I created all that artwork, but I didn't. I found like an emote generator app online which created the base one, which was let me find that for you. Which was this thing here. So, but then I made this one and this one. I might make some more later. Once you sub to a Sky, you can get access to all the emotes. Just saying. Right.
Hey, Sky, kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Already? What's a cooldown on that? Okay, Sky. What's the cooldown on that? Five minutes. Alright, fair enough. Thank you for looking after my poor old throat, Sky. Five-minute cooldown. Right. Move you out of the way anyway. Right, so what I want to do really here is I want it to not act if it's been acted. So if now what I'll do is if acted equals false, do that. And then if at this point, if the event is left or right, that's fine. So that should now give us it triggering that event regardless of what I press. So if I move this out of the way, press forward, yeah, it started it there. That's good. So if is player turn, so this is the problem, isn't it? So print is player turn. Right. It is the player turn. If I take those other prints out, then we'll be able to see. I'll go back to global, turn these off. And then that should print out whenever it turns to be the player turn. That's saying true all the time. It never actually goes to false. Is it because this is equal to true? So then what do we do with acted? Player turns false. It's doing this here, but it's not setting the player turn. Do we need to do like global get is player turn? Then grab. Stop sitting there, make your missus a nice cup of tea or chicken soup. I made her a bubble tea earlier on, and she was happy with that.
SME 987 thought it was wise to use 500 points on TDS. Oh hello big stinky monkey man Mixed Source Studio.
I take that one. That was for my lovely son. Have you? Yeah.
I heard you before and then after.
I'll show. These are more again for my son. So there's this one. They're happy. This one angry. And this one for cropped, for love. And if you, yeah, there will be locked because you need to be a sub. So if you do, and there should be more coming soon.
Sky just redeemed TDS for 500 points. Hey Mixed Source son. Your dad is not making your mom a hot cup of tea. Say something to him so he does it. Your mom needs some nice tea.
Stop encouraging him. So this is not moving at all now, which is fine, I think. Because do we start off in... Start off through. Then it goes to enemy turn. Right. This is looking good. This is looking good. Say this is now turn time. Now set down to 5. She likes coffee more. She doesn't need a coffee. She needs tea or chicken soup. One, two, oh. Yeah, I can't move until it's, yay! Right, that's good. So I'm just going to emulate that as like 2 for now. That's pretty cool. So I've got that block movement kind of working. So now I guess for this, I do need to do, I need to get main. I don't think it's spawning all of the. That's fine. What I can do is I can just do. Enemy. Is it like that? That's name enemy. Okay, that's good. So then go back to player. Set the damage to be 100. Let's see if that still works. I suspect not. So I'm looking for. Oh no, I'm just colliding with anything.
Hey, Sky, kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Thank you very much, Sky. Alright. That still works, that's good. So now if I do I need to take this movement function. Yeah, I need to change that, don't I? Because actually I want to separate out the event. Do that.
Sky wants to see you stretch.
Thank you, Sky. Definitely spending all your points today, aren't you? Right. So now if I put this in here, this is forward. Backward. The move player now doesn't need the positive and negative buttons, I don't think. No, it doesn't. So if that's pressed, I don't need this anymore because now I'm saying if drift right, drift left. I did stretch, I did. Drift left, drift right. Do that. That's fine. Let's check this again. Go back to where's the game? Not responding. Something's broke. Axis. Okay, so I probably need to pass in axis then. So say axis. Choose I'm gonna say that. So if I go back to this here, put that there, axis in here, use him here. Doesn't let me do it. How I want it to do. That should wait. Oh yeah, negative button. Okay. Come on. And this is now try playing it. Let's see what happens. Still move forward and backwards. Still surf right. Still surf left. Still turn. Good. Still attack. Marvelous. Right. We need event passing in anymore now. It might not anymore. Look at this. Let's have a look at event. Is it actually you? I don't think it is it? So I can probably get rid of that. Yeah, I know it's too many. If that's the case, then I might be able to get away with putting this all in one line. And then what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to make it so that I can more generify this method, this move player method, to be just move. Because it doesn't say what it's moving. So let me think. How am I going to do this? Because Crawler's looking pretty good. Cheers, Obsidian Black, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's very basic at the moment. As I say, it's I'm just trying to tidy things up so I can start to look at getting the zombie moving towards me. It's going to be very basic kind of movement again. But yeah, at the moment, the zombie doesn't react other than just die. So thank you for being along. If you're not already following Obsidian Black, surely I can do like this. Shout out.
Hey, Sky, kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Cheers, Sky. How are you doing anyway today, Obsidian? Right. So that's now separated from that, but it's the world destination. So therefore, the world destination is a variable here. Ducky, how about yourself? I'm getting better. I'm recovering a bit from a bit of a sore throat and a cough. Yeah, it's been going around the house a little bit, so I'm getting better. I want to look at how I can. I don't like having if, so forth. So I want to try and figure a way of doing that, and I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure as to how to do it. Yeah, it definitely sucks, and thank God I've got a mute mic button as well. When I first started streaming, I didn't, and I had to try and like turn off the mic at the because I got a USB extender, and it was painful. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it does that. Is taking some man flu so he doesn't need to take care of his missus. He really needs tea or chicken soup, and he may I suggest something? Sure, yeah, absolutely. I'm all for suggestions. If you're calculating the input axis, don't get the is action pressed, but rather is action. I think the reason I went for is action press is because is action, unless I misunderstand this, if you hold down forward, it will keep going forward. Whereas is action pressed, if you press it, you have to lift off and press it again. And I kind of want that kind of press, press, press. Let me try it anyway. Maybe you're right. You want to hit him with the beloved iron pan. There's not one judge who will understand. Yeah. Let's try it without. I'll just do it on the forward. Or is action will pick up echoes. You can't constantly polling input, or are you waiting for? I'm waiting for the input event, but there, if I'm holding down forward, it stays going forward all the time. Or if I, like for instance, if I set this, set the global cooldown to be like 0.1, you'll see what I mean. So if I'm gonna turn first. I hold forward. See, that's me holding down the button. Whereas on this, if I have it as I had it, and it's only a little thing, it doesn't matter massively. But now I'm holding down the W key. You can't see because you can't see the keyboard, and he's not moving even though he can. And then I have to lift off and press it again, and it's making that deliberate action of you've got to actually physically click the key. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Absolutely fine. And this is on the input event. So every time there's an input, I check first of all, is it the player's turn? If it is, then is it a key pressed? Then do this. If it's not a key pressed, if it's a mouse button, which could be the attack or whatever, then do the attack. What I want to do though is I want to move a lot of this functionality or some of this functionality out into like into class script. I'm just trying to think where the best line to draw is. So I've created the actor script here. First of all, I need to go back to player. I always forget that there's this thing on the side here that can switch between the scripts. So I'm going to grab this here. Go to actor. Yes, that there. So it animation player. Okay, so it's because it uses the animation player. Oh dear. How can I have a shared animation player? Just move anyway. The rest of this stuff is easy. So if I go back to player on the left here and go grab. I don't think I need start point anymore. That was it. Yeah, that's just set here. It's never actually used. Rotation destination, is that set? Is that used? It is. So grab these. Go back to actor. So this extends character body 3D. His name is actor. And in theory, this player should be able to extend actor. Is that right? I don't know. How do you do extends in Godot? Sorry, I'll just Godot class extends. Guess I want extends custom class name, don't I? Godot for extend custom. Yeah, I thought so. It should, maybe it needs to be a capital A. Or maybe it's because it's not saving properly. It's let me just comment these out for now. Try and get something to that's right. Okay. I also want to do that. The naming is not the problem, but rather Godot has registered the class name yet. Yeah. So because it hasn't saved it because of it's probably because it hadn't saved because of the errors, or I hadn't pressed Control S something. Yeah, it's still got a star next to it. So let me just do this and then Control save. That's saved. So if I come back to player, there we go. That's perfect. That's working now. So I don't need them because they're already there. Don't need this here because that's already there. But I now need to figure out how I can That the animation, yeah. Errors would prevent the class from registering too. Yeah. I need to figure out how I can set. I guess I could probably just say this. Could I just do equals null? That would allow me to do this again. I don't know if null's valid in Godot, but then if I say this and do that, maybe. Right, expected variable. No, oh wait, yeah, that's why. I don't need to define it anymore.
Hey, Sky, kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Thank you very much, Sky. So now that that's happening, I should be able to play, and it should still work in theory if I've got my extends stuff right. It looks like it. Now, I guess my next thing is I need to do like a cone out from the base, well, out forwards. I can see on an angle because I'm just working on seeing at the moment. To see if I can see the player, and if so, start moving towards them, and if not, move in a kind of somewhat random direction. Think, is there a corner vision? I guess I might need a. Let's be serious for a moment. The missus and kids are in good hands and had been taken care of. Sounds a bit painful in the background. I'm worried that my virtual sister-in-law will be let down. Will be down, and nobody brings her tea. She's fine. She's laughing away. She's still alive. About. What I could do is I could say. I could add a raycast that goes however far the vision is forward. So in the same way that on player I've got this raycast coming from the skeleton, so that's 3D, and it's gonna be on what did I say for this one? No, what one? There we go, inspector. Raycast Z1. So zombie girl, I'm gonna say. Oh, I am gonna need a raycast 3D to do the move check. That's absolutely right. But let's rename this. collision. I need to be consistent with naming things, so collision check. Yeah. Collision check raycast, okay. Save. Change that to collision check raycast. That's going to be again C1. Wait, what? Oh, 0. We'll move it up to here. That's fine. Right. So then I'm going to add another raycast. We're going to call this one player check ray. 2 seconds, sorry.
There we go. You might not be able to hear the noise in the background so much now. So you don't have to worry about my lovely wife. Okay, so that's player raycast check, which is going to be, we'll say, 3 forward. And again, we're going to move it up to... We'll set this to be 1 meter as well. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's not have it at 1. Okay, let's not have it at 1.5. 2. Yeah, let's have it at 2. Okay. So it's from about the top of the head, which is fine. Now we've got that. I also want one that kind of goes... I guess... Duplicate that, except this is going to be... forward... right... and then duplicate that. And this is going to be forward, left. So if I go back to this one here and I go no, that's 0. Of course, that's not right. This one. So that's right. So that's actually going to need to be 1. It's going to need to be -1 rather. And then that's going to need to be 1. So it's saying if the opponent is in any of these squares, so these 6 here. Does that make sense? Maybe we up that a little bit and we say say 5 meters forward, and then we say 5 and -2. No, put it back to how it was for now. Yeah, that works for now. I think we can probably get a corner vision plugin, but I just need to figure that out. So if I no, right, thanks. Go on then. Think. Right, and then okay, let's go. Sorry about that. I had one kernel of popcorn and got stuck in my teeth. So I won't be eating that just yet. Still working. Is what working? Still working on it. So the play script is now working fine. Whatever you're trying there, I think so. So what I've got now, I'll explain what I'm doing. So right now, when I press forward or backwards or anything, it calls this move function, but this move function is part of actor, which enemy now extends. Actor, yep. And then this needs to be actually, I could probably have the at on ready here still. I think. No. So when it's ready, it sets the yeah, there we go. So now this can move. I just need to trigger those movements, which is where this comes in. But first of all, actually, I need to have because one thing I did notice is the collision check probably won't have worked. Oh no, it does work. How does it work on play here? Because the raycast is here. And the raycast is used in move. I believe test move. No, it's not. What's the raycast used for? Do I use the raycast? Is this another thing of like, oh, I'm not actually tried to implement it, it didn't work, or? Don't create an impact. Okay. So this is for colliding with the enemy for attack. Okay. So that's fine. So if I go, I'll probably want to move attack to here as well as a function and rotate. So acted equals turn. Oh. What does it need? It needs just axis, I think. Oh. So if I go back to actor up here, so let's put the function in here first. Func turn. We're just going to say it returns a bool, but it'll always return true. So that needs axis here, and it needs to take axis, which is a float. Then return true. Okay, that's fine. So now I need to go back into player and change this to be turn axis. I could actually just put that in there, but I'm not going to at the moment. Why does it not like that in base self? It's because I've not saved it. There we go, it's found it now. Now attack. Your cam is frozen. You look like a grumpy old fart. Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know, though. Rather than just putting up with my grumpy old fart face. Is this any better? Right. So again, I'm going to go back to...
In 1 minute we will take a short break for ads.
Pressed the wrong button there. Just deleted his message. I didn't actually ban him. Yeah. Where is... There we go. What's this?
I definitely look like a grumpy old man there. Thank you very much for that. How long was it frozen for? If grumpy old fat. I'll post that in the Discord later. Right, so take this and I say into actor and then attack. Just for now.
Look out.
Take anything.
Ads.
Ads, no. Be right back. Just filling up my drink. Are you watching the stream? Or are you watching the
Sky wants to see you stretch.
And welcome back from the ad break, Sky. Yeah, I honestly think that they should
have all the ads across Twitch on at the same time. Now, if you, as a streamer, you can delay the ads. So if you delay the ads, then obviously it's going to be out of sync. But if they're all at the same time, then it means that people aren't going to try and stream hop to skip ads and all the rest of it. Because everyone's ads are at the same time. Sorry. There we go. Move it. I have moved it. Right. So if I take this back to actor here, paste that in there. That's what no. Won't even need. So I need the raycast bringing through from player. Copy. Go back to actor. Set that to be null. From business view, they do it right. Yeah, I guess kind of. I think if you had them all synced though, you wouldn't. Everyone, if you're watching Twitch, you will see an ad. If you know what I mean. Right now, you can skip from streamer to streamer to streamer and never actually watch an ad. Animation player is there. Let me just return. True. So why can't it access animation player? It's there. Animation player. Attack animation. Okay, okay. So animation pause, animation neg. Yeah. Should I pass that in or should I have that as a... Let's do idle. Nope, go back to actor. Stick that there. Set that as null. But for player, do I need to do this? I think I do. And I think I need to get rid of that. And then get rid of this. Eat that. So now I guess in that sense, if I go to the player object, back to player, idle animation is set to null. That might just be because I move things about. Could I do this here? Unexpected identifier in class body. Okay. Put that back to there. Oh. There we go. Let's just see if that works because it's idle that I've moved, so I should be able to see straight away. Could not resolve class actor. Yeah. Why not? Stop that. Because this doesn't... Ah. That works now, so that saves that. So then if I go back to player, that's still fine. So then if I go back to player here, it still cannot resolve class actor. Yeah. What else is wrong? Attack animation. Okay. Idle animation. Do the same thing for the attack, which is back in player. Attack. I'll grab both of them for now. Actor. And just set them to be blank, blank, and then go back to player and do this. Right. Actor, so save actor, and could not resolve. Let's get rid of them for now. Save that. How does that look? So they're on actor. Okay. Idle animation. is that one. Sword and shield is that one. Let's play that, see what happens. Still working. That's all still working. Marvellous. Ooh, something didn't work there. Yes. Yeah.
I'll be right back, Jack. I just need to go and make my good lady wife a drink. And the back. Sorry about that. Yes, I went and made her a drink. So this, why is it saying it's no? Hmm. Is it just the second time? Is it that, I don't know, on ready only runs on the first and then right. Yeah. Restart that again a sec. Forward. Rotate doesn't work. But this is no. But this should be being set here. Um, maybe if I do this, right? Because it works for animation player. Oh, no. I know what the problem is, I think. I'll go back to player. It still says Raycast 3D, where it's actually this thing here. Right. So let me try that. We're on the main mic now as well, so that's good. Yes, Skydriver, I finally went and made her a drink. But it wasn't a tea or a chicken soup or anything, it was a hot honey and lemon drink and lemonade. Very good for the throat. But let's try this again now. What she asked for. I've learned not to doubt what she asks for. Right. The turning's not working, but why is turning not working? I don't need that in anymore. Don't need that. So that's the case. So if left or right is pressed, and it's turn, set the rotation destination, as it always has done. I don't understand why it wouldn't work. Why is turn not working? It equals to. It's important you did something finally. I offered the drinks plenty, don't worry. Right. Why is turn not working? Rotate. So let's just say print. I want to know if I'm getting it here. I'm turning. Don't think I am. Player turns printing, but not is turning. I'm turning, right, okay. Fine. Put you out of there. Going to turn. Okay. I need to set is rotating equals 2. Did I miss that out somehow? I did. That's fine. Right. Whack. Nobody there. Punch dead. Oh, that's at raycast, that's fine. Animation player plays, and yeah, okay. Right, so that's in there now. So it does mean that actually I can say if global dot is player turn, so if not player turn, then move animation player on enemy. We have zombie walk. Zombie walk. And then we just need to save the is it capitals or not all lowercase? So regardless of what I'm using, I'm just gonna use zombie walk, and then this is gonna be axis 1. To 3 dot up, I think. Let's see what happens. No idea. Oh wait. Stop. Then I'm gonna do global dot is set is player turn to be true. You're not moving, right? Brains. Or maybe it's too quick. Go back to global. Set this to 2 seconds. So she's saying brains, but she's not moving. Why is she not moving? Because, of course, because although I'm setting move, I'm not actually doing any of this stuff. So, is any of this linked directly to the player specifically? I'll do that. Go back to actor. I think I can get away with putting this in. Process. Point. Bring you back. You're right. Float. Put not on caps. Float. I don't even know why I went into caps. Right. So now do I still move? Wait. Should move. Oh, not really good test because I still have this. Is that ever used anywhere? Not used there. Is it used in active for anything? Controller? No. Alright. So play again. Let's see if this still works. This still works. Still saying brains. She only says brains once or twice. Not every time. Why is that? Then the question is why does she not? Because this is underscore process. So, hey, Vidya, welcome to the stream. I'm working in Godot on a dungeon crawler type game. It's kind of the classic old style of you press forward and it moves you one step forward and then right and it turns and all the rest of it. And at the moment I've just made some changes to the zombie character where I'm trying to get them to work, but it doesn't seem like that's working. I do act dot super dot process maybe. Does that work? Too few arguments. Oh, do I need delta? Delta. Let's see if that works now. We do have a Discord if you want to join. So you can keep up to date with any updates. Right. Still not moving. Interesting. Where does it say play a turn? What is it? Super. Is that a good old built-in? So what I'm doing at the moment is I have a class here with a GD script class here, which extends character body 3D, and that's not attached to anything. It's just a separate class, which is designed to do all of the movement for both the player and the enemy. So I've set this class up here, this actor class, to have a process function, a move function, turn, and attack. And at the moment, the way the move function works, it doesn't actually move the player, which is probably going to be my next step, or doesn't actually move whoever has the script attached to them. What it does is it sets this world destination, and what the process function on actor does is it says lerp towards that position, towards that world destination. So it's a nice smooth movement. And then when you're there, play the idle animation. Now the problem I'm having is that's working fine for the player, but for the zombie, the enemy, I need to set it to move in here. Yeah, it's like I'm just extending it. It's so I'm extending that actor class. And super, to be fair, that's a Java thing that I used to use, but it seems to work here. And this should be calling the actor classes process, but it doesn't seem to be. And I'm not 100% sure why that is. We're printing out brains. We're moving. We're setting the is it? I need to say acted equals. I don't think I need to say acted equals. Acted is not declared, of course it's not, because acted is here. And that's just for setting it back to be player turn false, which is this here. That's why that's coming up with brains every now and then. I comment this one out though. So what I think was happening sometimes is it wasn't wherever it's saying player turn, as far as I know, you cannot call the built-in physics process of handled input. Those are just callbacks done every frame. Yeah. I kind of need it to run. What I need it to do is I need it to run the enemy's physics process, or the underscore process, and then run its extended classes on. Whatever functionality you need done needs to be done via a method. I'm wondering, can I lerp via a method though? That's the walk there. That's in brains every time now. That's fine. Okay, let's try and do that. Let's try and move. So do you develop in Godot much then, Vidya? Don't want it to return true there. Miles ahead of me, my man. I've not been using Godot for long, and I've just kind of I'm bumbling along, to be fair. So what I've got here, so this is why I'm wondering whether I'm going to be able to put it into a method, is I'm lerping position, and if my understanding is correct, I can only lerp the position in the process, I think. Let's just try this. So if I go, let's try it. So and column via underscore process, then they'll pull the move and rotation checks out into methods, yeah. The column via. So the move is already out as a separate method. The only thing that move does is this here actively moves the position. That actually lerps it, so it actually sets the position incrementally towards the world destination, and then it says if that is within a certain tolerance, snap it and say we're stopping moving now. And change the animation, obviously. Let's just see if it does work in here. Probably doesn't, but it might do. Right. That's the wrong thingy yet. Right. Let's just see. So this should break the player movement. And if it doesn't, then it probably is going to work. Yes, that's broken the player movement because it's on the input basically that this move is called. So what I mean by that is move here is called on input here. So whenever there's a key press or a button press, that's when I set this, run this move function, which updates the updates the world destination. So let's just have a look at and right. Super dot ready. Yeah, so it should this should work. So this here, let's do super dot process. Let's put the fact that it should work. Everything I've seen. And then what we'll do is we'll go into here and we'll say is moving is false by this point. Right. That's what the problem is, isn't it? No, it's not set to false. It's player turn set to false. It should still work, so let's try it. Not working, right? So if I go here and I go print more green, but that's going to print out. I need that to print out twice because whenever I yeah, so it's saying it on mine. Oh yeah, stop that. That's not gonna work. Are you working on a project then, a game, Vidya? And do you stream or do you work it on your own? Literally just started some stuff, yeah. Cool. Do you stream it or? No real ideas, no real skill, just lots of try hard and stupid. Best thing to do. I mean, so to be fair, this is not my first attempt at a game in Godot. Yeah, you'll be streaming it up again shortly. That's cool. This is not my first attempt at a game in Godot. I think I did try and do. Let's see, did try and do something else. Oh yeah, I tried to do like a dungeon crawler, but it was top down. Not 2D, but Diablo-esque or Neverwinter Nights, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that didn't quite work for me.
Oh, hey Vidyabini, thanks for hitting that follow button.
Thank you for the follow.
Vidyabini has just followed.
So, I've got duplicate and I need to fix that. Yeah, so what I've done on here is a lot of what I've done is just kind of play about and try and figure out what's working. Obviously, this isn't. I guess if I print position and position, what I could do. Yeah, let's try this first because I know my position would be 0, 0, whereas hers shouldn't be. So therefore, it's not getting to this. So I need to now go zombie girl, and I need to say robot voice very tried. Yeah, I did have a different voice for the TTS, but and it was using the Google voices, but it started charging me. Even though it was only like 8p or something like that, I was worried that it was gonna start skyrocketing and charging and stuff like that. So I was like, forget it, I'm gonna leave it for now. Because I was under the impression that it got so many words free, which I hadn't hit at all. So I guess if this is souped up process, so if I say actor and I say bar is player equals true. Do you use GDS or do you use C# for yours? Not is player. And I like GDS scripts since I'm a noob. I don't think it's necessarily about being a noob. Yeah, GDS is closer to Python than obviously C#. And I use Python in my day-to-day job, so I'm a automation test engineer. And I use Python a lot. Although I didn't before this current job. Before that, I was using Java for my sins. More brains in here, right? We should be able to go now to this and say enemy is player equals false. Oh Lord, Java. So, yeah, it was interesting. Oh, I get more brains, so she does get into that. Like any memory recently. Yeah. Thankfully for a lot of what I did, it was just around automation frameworks, so memory performance wasn't a big thing because we weren't doing performance testing. So it didn't have too much of an issue. But yeah, it can be a pain. So it's getting into here. Then I say print is moving. Let's just see what happens here. By the way, I normally stream from about 8:30 UK time to about 10, which is half an hour ago, but I've just kind of carried on at the moment. So that's set to false. Is moving is set to false. That's why, because no. Where do I set is moving? Is moving is set through here. So what's going on? Cannot move. Let's try that. Probably just can't move. So it's this thing. Now this should be a separate instance for every thing. So y is transform. What's destination? Print destination. Actually, do if not is player, then print the destination. One thing I have done with catch you later anyway video. I'll be finishing soon anyway. Destination. So this should say 0, 1, 0. Oh.
Sky wants to see you stretch.
Hello, Sky. I thought you'd fallen asleep there. Problem is here. I know what the problem is, and it is in Zombie Girl. It is this, and I was thinking it might be this. So when you go to move on later, forward. Oh, she's trying to move up, and there's nowhere to move up. Can't move up. What an idiot. She still can't move. So 0, 0, -1. Let's have a look at the map. Where's she currently at? She's currently at node. Position is 2. Yeah, so why is it trying to go to 0, 0? Oh, wait. The -1 from that would be -3, which is that way.
In 1 minute we will take a short break for ads.
Well, before we do that, before we stop for ads, I will raid out. I'll just fix this first because I know what this is now. Where's it gone? NDD script. Just for now, just to get it working. -1. That should flip it. So that she should walk forward instead of backwards. Okay, well, it kind of worked. Cool. I'll fix that tomorrow. I should be streaming tomorrow. Catch you all later. Let's go and raid out to somebody. Let's see, who should we raid? No point raiding Two Nerdy Nerds because you're already in there, Sky. It looks like are they finishing up soon anyway? Irad? What's Irad look like? What's he do to? Do you have any suggestions? Irad's doing Unity. Software and game. What's this one? Oh, 12 feet up. There we go. Let's go and try and raid.
Look out. Ads.
See you over there. Thank you very much for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye.